Hey guys, welcome back. It's day 5, day 6, I don't remember what day we're on. We actually skipped a day on filming because yesterday we came out here and put in silt fence, and that's a fairly manual labor process, and I wasn't about to try to juggle cameras, not to mention the fact that it was fucking 16 or 18 degrees out here. It was cold as f. So we're out here today to play with that lovely beast over there, the chipper. We originally were going to come out here, well, originally it was going to be yesterday and chip. Unfortunately, they sent us a 12-inch chipper that had a bunch of issues mechanically, and so we ended up having to take that back. Today we have that guy over there, which is a brand new 15-inch chipper, so we actually got the next size up too. So hopefully we'll get some good chipping action going on today, and yeah, that's the plan. So it is currently like 5 degrees out here, and my hand is freezing holding this camera up. So I'm gonna go get all of my camera stuff together, and I'm gonna go get in the cab so I can warm myself up, because I am a giant southern poussoir when it comes to the cold. So we'll catch you guys in the cab here in just a minute. All right guys, we're officially chipping. This thing is pretty sweet. It's not as impressive as that massive one that I had a while back, but those are a lot harder to get your hands on unless you buy one, and we ain't willing to buy one for, you know, 70 or 80 grand. That's used, by the way. That's a used chipper. Rick was saying this one new is about 50. So anyway, we are at it finally, and it is so flipping cold. This excavator is really slow this morning. But what would you expect when it's 5 degrees out or whatever it is this morning? It is brutal. It is brutally cold, at least from a Texas boy standpoint. I know some of you guys live in climates where it gets into the negatives relatively frequently. I'm sorry, I'm not down with that, because I'm a Texas boy. So I am going to complain, even though you might have it worse. All right guys, I'm gonna shut the cameras off for a little bit, get a little more organized here, and then I will probably start sticking the camera in some different places, is the plan. So I'm gonna get you a couple different places on the chipper and on the hoe, and so let me do that, and I'll touch back with you here shortly. Alright guys, I figured I would give you a little update here. We've been at it for, I don't know, 45 minutes, an hour, somewhere in there. And Rick just left to go get some coffees because it is cold as balls, as I've mentioned. And Isaac was out here, so we should have some pretty good cinematic sequences. If you guys haven't seen them already, I don't know how he's gonna edit this, but that would be nice to get some real pretty shots of this chipper running. But yeah, this is what the day looks like today. Bunch of destruction. Trying to run the chipper without jamming her up. That's the goal. So far, we've only had one very minor jam. I stuffed her just a little too full, if you know what I mean. I'm sorry, that was terrible. I apologize. Not gonna be a whole lot of chatting on this, just because I am having to concentrate on what I'm doing and paying attention to a lot of different things here. Really don't want to be responsible for jacking up this chipper. That being said, this excavator, my God, it is taking forever to get warm. It is, like I said, we're like an hour deep in this, and it's still running like we've been at it for 15 minutes. It is just taking forever to warm up in this cold weather. Grab that knot there and shove her in. Whoop. Whoop. You know what? We're just gonna go for a longer one. A longer stick always does the trick. Yep. I done scared myself. There, we're starting to grab some stuff. All right, guys, I'm gonna keep feeding this. You can see what it entails. I will catch you guys here in a little bit with an update of where we're at, because this is all I got right now. This is life. I'll catch you guys here in a bit. All right, guys, I figured I'd give you a little triple cam action here. See if we can't F something up on camera now that I got everything in the air and everything recording. So what I try to do is when we've got a long run with a couple logs there that's going to take a minute, that's when I try to go over and grab some more of my stockpile here. That way the chipper isn't just sitting there spooled up, not doing anything. That's the idea anyway. It's been working fairly well for the most part. You know, every once in a while I get involved with some of these logs and I don't quite make it back in time, but for the most part, we've been keeping it pretty busy. I see, she's hung up a little bit. You know, if I had to do this for multiple days in a row, it would get real old real quick. But for one day, this is a good time. All right, back for more. So once we chip all of this, we're gonna drop that big guy there, and we will chip up all of the limbs that need to be chipped up on that. And then that should be, I take that back, we got a cherry tree. Excuse me, we got a cherry tree back behind me here that we need to drop. But once those are down and chipped up, that should just about wrap it up for the day. And I think that's gonna wrap it up for this job, at least until we get the permits to dig the basement. At that point, all of the tree removal will be done. So hopefully we don't have too much longer here today, a couple hours, and we'll pretty well be wrapped up. Nice. So Rick's pointing at the bark coming off of that cedar. You can see it's a nice red color. Maybe you can see. Can you see? Yeah, you can see that. Now it's getting buried by the white again. But it is what it is. All right. I'm gonna flip the cameras off, and once I, that's why I'm concentrating right there. So yeah, once I get this stuff full, I'm gonna flip the cameras off, I'll leave the drone going, and Isaac can do whatever he wishes with that footage, and yeah, we'll catch you guys here in a little bit. Alright guys, it's officially the end of our workday today. It's 02:20 and we've been at it since I think we really started chipping at 9:30 or so. And here's what we've got. That big pile of timber that was sitting out here is now that big pile of sawdust right there. So that's neat. 15-inch chipper is a good time. Obviously it's not as nearly as badass as that 36-inch chipper that we saw a little while back, which click up here if you want to see that guy in action. But nonetheless, awesome chipper, a lot of fun playing with that today. So that being said, I'm gonna go get you guys some drone footage of the site now that we're pretty well done. Like I said earlier, we're done out here until they get permits to dig a basement, put in driveway, stuff like that. So we won't be back out here for a while. So I'm gonna get some finished drone footage. And then at some point here, we'll get back out here and we'll dig a basement. I'll do a down and dirty on how to dig a basement, you know, all that good stuff. So with that being said, you guys have a good one, and we'll catch you on the next one.